Well, if things look different or sound weird, that's because I got a new phone. Or I should say newer. Anyways, I got something new on eBay also. This guy right here for 75 bucks. Came with a slurry stone and this really nice old made wood box for it. Same guy was selling a Barber's Delight Escher Thuringian stone. And it was a whitish yellow one that went for like 300 and some odd dollars. I clicked on his little thing to see what else he had, and this here was just sitting there waiting for somebody to bid on. And me and maybe 4 other people noticed that, and I had the winning bid. Lucky me, huh? So today I'm going to go ahead and test it out and see if it's actually genuine Thuringian stone. It looks like it. I've been comparing it just by looks with my little small celebrated water hone. Similar colors. Different sound when I tap on them though with a razor. Of course they're different size, so they're going to make that different sound. First use of it, I did a little slurry test, and slurry came out looking similar too. So what I'm going to do is I have this nice razor set that I have up on my eBay store. I went through already and sharpened all these guys up, bevel set, everything. But since they're the same razor, each one of them, I'm going to go ahead and just use them as my test razors and compare edges. So I'm going to put one edge on the big Thuringian stone that I just bought, and then I'm going to put another edge on the small celebrated stone that I've had for a while, and then we'll see which one's which. Each one of these, all 7 of them, have the same finishing edge. So I can compare the pattern, scratch patterns, and know whether or not it actually took anything or took an edge when I go to the Thuringian stones. So these both have been finished on the same stone originally. So now I'm going to finish them on this one and this one. So one on each, and that's the plan for today. Right, I'm going to get everything set up. I'll be right back. This tends to end up being a similar end result as my other little Thuringian stone. Will be very happy. It'll be $75 well spent. Normally, any one this size, I think it's a 8x2, would be at least $300. If not more, for sale. It's crazy the prices for Thuringian stones nowadays. I don't get it. There's a million different finishing stones out there. They don't all need to be super expensive for the hobby, but people have decided to jack up the prices, I guess. Let's see what we can get going here, huh? tell you, it's a pleasure honing on a larger Thuringian than this smaller one that I have, but they all have the same result. I mean, so whether it's small or large, as long as I can get the same end result, I'm happy. And I'm used to honing on small, skinny stones anyways. That's pretty much how I started out. I was like, you know, I don't really want to spend a ton of money until I really get into the hobby. And then when I really got into the hobby, I was like, you know what? I like too many things. I'm spending too much money. So I need to be more careful about how much money I'm spending on things. So there was definitely no way that I was ever going to buy a Thuringian stone for $300. So I got lucky somehow, because this definitely feels like Escher Thuringian stone. The little one, I think I got that one for about 50 bucks, a little over 50 bucks. Came from the UK. Bought it a year ago, year and a half ago, somewhere around there. I don't use it as much as I should. I think probably because it's just so tiny, I don't know. I've been trying so many other different finishing stones. That could be the reason too. It puts an amazing edge on it. Put a Thuringian edge with that little stone for Sean on the Friador that I traded. He really likes that razor, which I'm happy about. I'm glad he enjoyed my edge. I enjoyed his edge on the razor that he traded for. I got this, how do you pronounce it? Categorius or whatever. It's one of the newer ones. It's 7/8. It has the same blade style design and everything as some of the Boker or Dovo 7/8, where the head and everything is shaped, and the grind, except for it doesn't have any of that fancy gold on it. All right, I'm gonna rinse this off and then we'll take a look. I gotta be careful, my hands are still a little slippery from the Dawn dish soap. Hold on just a second, I'll let you guys have a look at the edge. I would say that's definitely a Thuringian stone. The edge is just as nice looking as the little one does. So, let's see if I can get the new phone to focus on the edge and all. There. It has that little haze look to it. Okay, so that's the big guy. Now we're going to switch to the little guy. So I'll grab another razor out of that 7-day set and then I'll hunt it up on this. And then I'll compare edges with a shave and then let you guys know how it goes. Let's go ahead and switch over to the little one. I never had a slurry stone for these small ones, so I'm just going to use the same slurry stone that came with the big one. Before I was just using the DMT slurry. Or I have a little credit card slurry, well, credit card diamond stone thing that I use to make slurry. Get a little bit more water. That's going to be weird going from a large stone to a small stone. I should have started with the smaller one. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I left the light on my little magnifier on. Nice thing about skinny small stones is you can really pinpoint where you want to hone on the edge. So if you have a razor that's giving you a real hard time, go to a skinnier stone. You can find where it's not honing on the large stone and get those spots that wouldn't normally get honed on. Get a stone holder that has the little adjustments on the sides. This is the only holder I got. The ones on the sides make it easier. You can use the whole holder instead of just stopping right here. And then hold your small stones too. I've got a sink bridge that I can hone on small stones. But I haven't tried filming with that hooked up yet. Starting to get grabby. I think I'll just skip to soap. Not really supposed to be using any kind of oil on a Thuringian or Escher stone, but soapy water I found is okay. I mean, I use Dawn dish detergent to clean my stones other than the synthetics. So all my natural stones, I'll give them a good scrub every once in a while with Dawn. And then my diamond DMT, to keep that clean, I bought these erasers. They're called a rust eraser, made in Japan. They have different grits, so they embed the eraser with little diamonds, and you can go up and down and scrub the crap out of the DMT with that. And then I use the, what is it, the barbers, or not barbers, the bartender's friend. It's like the Comet powder but white. And I'll use a scrub brush with that stuff and clean my diamond stones often with that. That's the way you get your best amount of money's worth out of those diamond stones, and make sure they don't rust out and wear out too fast. If they start feeling like they're not really cutting like they're supposed to, they might be all gummed up too. So that's one thing you can do, is give it a good scrub, and you'll be surprised by how awesome it works. Okay, I think I've got it. Rinse this off. Let's take a look. You can take one with those Thuringian stones to get finish going. You know, if you've done all the early work right, especially when you're doing your bevel setting, which is 99% of the work, in my opinion. If you don't do a good bevel set, you're not going to have a good hone and polish, and you're not going to have a good shave. Similar edge. See if I can get this edge on camera too for you guys to look. This razor is Monday. The big one that I honed on with the big Thuringian is Sunday. Just a little mental note for me and for you guys. See how hazy that is? That's exactly what you want to look for there. Okay, well, I'm all done honing. Thanks for watching. I'm going to strop these up, and then I'll leave a little message on how they turned out and if they're just the same kind of shave or if they're any different, and go from there. Whoop. And then I imagine I'm deciding whether or not I want to get rid of this little celebrated water hone. It came with a nice little box that still has some of the writing on it. I added some cork on the bottom you can get at your local hobby store, and then some cork on the inside. It was glued to this, but I removed it and cleaned all the glue off, and then I sealed this so that if that gets wet it won't get damaged. So I don't know if I want to get rid of it or not, but if you see it up on my eBay, then I guess you'll know. All right, thanks for watching.